Hello guys, welcome to episode 3 of my story in this Versus 4 save. It's a save where there are 8 creators going head to head, all managing Juventus in the Serie A, and we're trying to outdo each other. Who is going to get the most points in the league? And we're coming back for episode 3, which is essentially game day 22. You can see there that we have played 21 games up to now. We're still unbeaten, which is fairly scary. We've done some transfer business as we've just gone through the transfer window. We tried to do a little bit more, but we're not able to get it done. So you will see a fairly large sale. Sorry, I thought this Pispire, I thought that was 140 million. I don't remember that, no. We have sold Paulo Dybala for rising to £140 million. I think that's a fairly decent chunk of money. I have to admit I was a little bit drunk when I did this, and I forgot that I'd done this when I came back to actually record and realised I don't appear to have Dybala. And then I spent ages trying to get a replacement. I had 50 million in the bank and I really struggled to get a replacement. The man that I turned to is Divock Origi on loan. Who knew? He's done okay. He's done okay. He's played a few games. He's done fine, absolutely fine, and he's a decent player. So I'm not at all disappointed with that. So that's fairly good. I'm just a little bit disappointed. I went for Rashford, or I went for a whole bunch of players, and every single time they wanted a ridiculous amount of money, and when I tried to kind of build a deal out of it with the using all the sort of tricks and stuff, everyone was vetoed by the board. So basically I wasn't able to sign anyone. Anyway, the other thing that we needed was a little bit of backup on left and right back, because we seem to be getting an awful lot of injuries there. And so what we did there was to buy in this guy who's not amazing, but he is Italian, and one of the stipulations that we needed to try and do was sign an Italian player, and so it was not a bad move really. He's gonna be cover. He's gonna play on the left and the right side. He can do that effectively. He's pretty fast. You know, he can cross, he can dribble. He's kind of the sort of wing back that I want, and he is either footed, which is fairly good if you're wanting him to play on both sides. I don't think I showed Mr. Origi's stats. He looks good, doesn't he? He can dribble, he's strong, he's a decent player. He's not that level above that maybe Dybala was, but he scored an absolute stonking goal, and we'll have a look at the results, because the results have gone very well. I guess the one thing you guys are thinking is, what happened in the Champions League? Well, we're out of the Champions League. Last game we saw was the game against Parma. Very next game, we beat Genk 8-0. Simple. I thought, well, Champions League, we're on for it. We then went away to Lazio, and drew 2-2. It was a tough old game there. They were second in the league at that point, so it was we didn't lose. It was a fairly good result. Not too disappointed there. And Sampdoria, we then beat them 2-1. Not the most convincing of wins, but we won it. Ramsey and Higuain with the goals. Then we went away to Ajax and promptly lost that game, which was fun. Ronaldo got our goal, but we weren't that bad. We were a lot better in this game than we were in the first game against Ajax. So I was just a little disappointed with how we dealt with that. So then we played Torino and lost. No, we didn't. We won 2-1. I can read Higuain with a couple of goals. Milan, Cristiano Ronaldo with a single goal at home. Verona 1-0 again. Sami Khedira with the goal. You can see that we're not smashing teams, but we're getting the job done. Then we went to home against Valencia. We took the lead, and they scored in the last seconds of the game. That put us out of the Champions League and forced us into the Euro Cup. That last second goal. gutting that was. At that point, I thought, oh crap, am I due for the sack? But they didn't even mention it. Nothing was said. They've said I failed, and I'm still club vision. We'll come back to this in a second. We failed that, but I've got a B. I mean, that's not bad, really, is it? So then we played Bologna, won 1-0 again. Rabiot with the goal. Played Lazio in Saudi Arabia randomly, and lost 1-0. Who knew? Went to extra time, and they beat us. I didn't really care. So I put a fairly strong side out, but I guess the side didn't really care either. And then January's been very, very good. 5-0 win away at Brescia. Ronaldo, Dybala, Ramsey, Khedira with a couple of goals. 1-0 at home against Atalanta. I think it's after Dybala had left us. Angel Correa, who's getting a few more goals now. We threw the first couple of rounds of the Italian Cup, so goals from Ramsey and Bernardeschi, who's been playing in that attacking midfield role when Courier can't play there. We were playing Courier up top because Higuain, as soon as I got rid of Dybala, Higuain went away injured. And then we beat Napoli 3-1, goals from Ronaldo and De Ligt. We've just, in the last few games, smashed Lecce, who are bottom of the league, 6-0. Origi, Rabiot, Ronaldo with a couple, Demiral and Bernardeschi, all with goals. It was a fairly comfortable victory. And then just beaten Brescia 3-1. And Matic with a couple, 2 absolute storming goals. He's back from injury. He's been out most of the season. And Korea with a goal. We've been doing well. We have been doing fine, and that's fairly pleasing. Injury wise, we have struggled. I can't lie. We've had, Cellini obviously has been out. Higuain, Cuadrado has been in and out, and then a number of the wing backs have been in and out, which is why I brought in the other guy. And we've just had injuries throughout. The one guy who hasn't been injured at all is Cristiano Ronaldo, and I think that's been really important. Oh yeah, I don't know if I mentioned this, Bonucci is not speaking to me, so that's why he's on the bench. I said I was going to bring in someone fantastic in January because I got rid of Dybala, and he didn't agree with either of the players being absolutely fantastic, so he's not speaking to me, so he's on the bench. The fool. And Chiellini is coming back from injury, so that's good. Let's go and play. We've got Origi up top, which is... We'll see how he does. We're playing Ronaldo just off him, which is an interesting move. It worked really quite well in the last game. Just push up to balanced at the minute, so to positive at the minute. And I am going to just have the ball, have it on work into the box and run into, we'll try and outfox them at the minute, and then we might go a little bit more long ball if this isn't working. What I have been doing is shooting on sight, and what's quite cool about the shoot on sight thing is that these guys are really good at shooting, so it does mean that they do get a number of these in the back of the net, which is kind of nice. But Roma, I have Zappacosta, and it's in. It's 1-0 down. Well, Dzeko. And Dzeko, I've not seen him for a while, but they have gone 1-0 up, and that is a not quite what I was asked after, so we will quickly change that around. And continue. Oh, could we get our first loss on camera? That would be pretty spectacular, wouldn't it? We were 1-0 down in against Napoli as well, but came back. So I'm not worried at this point. Pjanic, I think you best lose the ball. Well, not lose it, but just give it to somebody else. And it's in. It's Ronaldo. Easy. 24th of the season. Yeah. Really nice. I think the guys down either side are just awesome. Pjanic here. Ball in to Danilo, who's back from injury. We've been playing Cuadrado, who's also been injured. And the goalkeeper, what is that? What is that? Nobody knows. Come on, let's get over the line here. Let's try and get a goal. Don't want to lose to Roma. I don't want to draw with Roma. We beat them away from home. And here they go. The 2. It's in again. Is that Chris Smalling? Yes, it is. Oh, God, unbelievable. 2 shots, 2 goals. So it's going to turn into a more difficult game than I maybe gave it credit for. There's a few nerves in there. I wonder if this is not having Bonucci in defence. Oh, Christ almighty. Well, we are vulnerable to the ball in the box by the look of it. I didn't check the height of it. I mean, I presume Delete is a bit of a beast of a man, but I'm not quite sure about the other guy, Ruggiani. No, it's Demiral, isn't it? No, he's a fairly sizable bloke as well. So, Origi tackled, but he's got the ball back. Beats his man, beats another man. Look at him go. Oh, it's just wide. Offside though. We look nervous. We look anxious. I don't think anyone's actually had a loss on camera yet, so that's not something I want to do. Right, Buffon. I didn't mean to take Buffon out of the bloody team, didn't I? He's back in again. Oh, he's got it here. Daniello missed a danger. Beats about the entirety of the team. It's Origi this time. It's when you've got players that good on coming down either side, it's and people to back up them. Cuadrado, for instance, is just as good. It does give you an advantage, a massive advantage. So we come to half time, and I have to say, I was hoping for a little more of a comfortable game, but we are still in it. Yeah, let's try and fire them up a bit. Yeah, we'll just try and motivate them. I don't think with the finishing that we've had we can moan too much. There's been lots of headers. Right then, so they're coming at us again. Can we... well, we've got it off and it's Correa. That is helpful, but can he find his man? He's run the whole pitch. oh, what is that? I mean, what a save was that? That's unbelievable. How did that not go in? Oh, no. Well, that was the chance, wasn't it? That was the easiest chance we've had. Pjanic. It's in. It's Delete. And we are 3-2 up. And it's a game of football that is occurring here. And against a decent side, Roma are giving us some trouble. But we look, both of us seemingly quite useful in the air. None of us particularly useful at the back, though. Praise them for coming back into it. And here we go. Another chance. Sandro. I mean, didn't really need to play it like that. Origi just bullies his way through. Sandro. Ball in. It's Ronaldo. It's Origi. It's another goal. It's 4-2, and you can see how's that not allowed? Okay, we'll accept that. Linesman didn't see it. I was all about to get, about to say how brilliant my idea of having Origi in, but he's doing all right, isn't he? He's doing all right. We're going to go back to balanced, I think, at this point. He beats us. Mkhitaryan beats the entire team, but Courier's got it. Much better January, and it's Origi. Oh, look at that. Look at that. What a man. Third goal of the season for us, and he's having a good game today, isn't he? Wow. I don't know. Is Higuain going to get back into the side with Origi playing like this? I don't know. Praise him. Now we've lost Daniello, and it's classical stuff there. We will bring on oh no, I don't have him. Quadrado's injured still, but luckily that's the wrong. Luckily we got this right back that we brought on. He's from Milan, so he's played at this level. He's Italian, so that's not going to be a problem. So we'll see what he can do. New man. Oh, what a shot! Second half has been a bit better. We've looked deadly. We have looked absolutely deadly. Annoyingly, though, there is going to be lots of goals for me to put together here, which I'd rather just win 1-0. Right, we're 70 minutes in. What I'm going to do, I think, is going to take off Sami Khedira, and I'm going to bring on Nemanja Matic, who had a brilliant game in the last game. Really, really good. Long shots. The ball was just coming out to him, and he was just blasting it back in the net. 2 goals. So we'll give him an opportunity. I think one of the things that people have been saying potentially is that goal difference might be really important in this competition, and what I have got is quite poor goal difference in comparison to some of the other creators, which isn't great. So I've basically got to do enough for it not to be an issue. Alexandro, is this another opportunity for the Juve boys? No, it looks like it's going the other way. It's Chris Smalling. It's just ludicrous. But they've got it, and they definitely look a decent side. 84 minutes. It's Kluivert. Oh, what a tackle that is. But chance not over. And it's going the other way now. Ronaldo, ball forward. It's Divock Origi. What's he going to do now? The man is a beast. 5-2. Oh, wow. Well, I mean, when you sign a player like that, I think he has looked. He's played 3 games, I think, and he's looked the business in 2 of them. He was a little bit in the last game against Brescia. He was somewhat quiet, but so was Ronaldo. Oh, God, what are you doing, man? So we've got a sending off as well. I mean, you guys are getting absolutely everything. Desciglio, we're going to bring off. There we go. Courier, and we'll just try and finish up. Ludicrous game of football that we're playing, and it's held by Buffon. So we'll be missing Daniello and the other one. the guys just got sent off. We'll be missing them both in the next game. That's great. So just so you guys know, I think it's game day 30 is the next one, which will be the penultimate episode of the season. So you'll probably have a good idea by that point of where everyone's going to be and what is going on. We had lots of highlights today. Ronaldo is through. What a challenge that was. He's just taken his foot back and it just got whipped off it. We're still going at it. Calabria, that's a terrible, terrible pass. And we've basically just given them a chance here. Pastore. Goalkeeper didn't seem to worry. Mind you, Buffon doesn't, does he? I mean, it's just chance after bloody chance, isn't it? Right. Desciglio. Oh, dear me. Are we on key highlights? We are on key highlights. We're absolutely ripping through the highlights. I like to think we are done, but I don't really want them to score. I don't want 5-3. I mean, that would just be ludicrous. It was a little bit shaky at the start. They looked like they were going to cause us trouble, and they certainly did. but with Dzeko and Chris Smalling getting the goals, but Ronaldo and De Ligt and the main man Divock Origi winning it for us 5-2 against Roma, second in the league. That is pretty damn good. I didn't see. I'm not happy. I'm very happy. I've annoyed them, I think, because I just went with the assistant. Now they're confused and demotivated. Anyway, I'm confused and demotivated. 5-2 win. So this is what it looks like at the moment. We are top of the league. 20 wins, 2 draws, goal difference of 43, 62 points. Let us see whether any of the other guys are able to better that. I mean, it's mad at the minute. Last episode, it was mad what was going on in terms of, Chasing Lamely. If you haven't seen it yet, it's a bit of a spoiler here, but he's unbeaten so far in the league. No, he's won every game in the league, so it'd be really interesting to see if he's continued that. And avoiding relegation, he'd only drawn one and won all the rest, like I did in the last episode. So it'd be interesting to see what goes on by the point of game day 22. Are there going to be some unbeaten seasons? I think there might be. Anyway, guys, it has been a lot of fun as always. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, hit that like button. Please subscribe. But don't leave it there. There are 7 other creators. The links are all in the description below that you guys need to go and check out, who are also putting up their game day 22 videos for your viewing. There's 2 leagues going on at the minute at this first phase of the tournament, and it is anyone's guess as who's going to be winning in each of those leagues. So go over and find out what's going on, and then there'll be a recap video a little bit later on in the week. Exactly when that is, I don't know when it will be, but it should be coming out maybe Thursday, I would imagine. So thank you very much for coming along to watch this. If you have enjoyed it, hit that like button. Please subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you next time for game day 30, episode 4. See you then. Goodbye.